and just too many. There's a lot going on. I'm like, yo. And mind you, it just, once the conversation gets too, like, convoluted and just too many moving parts, I just zone out. So I've really checked out, like, the day before yesterday. I'm trying to catch up on everything right now. I'm like, girl, this is a lot going on. First of all, can I just clear up something that is like not even real news? But like, I really wish y'all like would like, I don't know what y'all be thinking when I be like tweeting, and maybe I can articulate it. But like, even with the DTB thing, and mind you, she hit me up and apparently said that she didn't tweet that shady thing. I don't know if people even seen this because it was kind of on the baddies blogs. But I was like, mind you, okay, so she tweeted something in regards to Nicki Minaj needing a baddie chain, and I said, well, hopefully you guys don't fall out when you make it or whatever, because this will resurface and be used against you. Motherfuckers went and made that like I was saying Nicki this, Nicki that. I'm just like, this is why I don't be liking to be on Twitter or just online because people are so fucking dumb and they don't understand how to fucking comprehend simple fucking English language. And somehow that got taken out of proportion as like Nikki is gonna follow her because she falls out with everybody. That was not what I was saying. And even whoever's on DTB's team, because she hit me up, was like, I didn't write that. I'm just be honest with you. I got somebody that does my Twitter. They just be writing shit. So I was like, and mind you, I'm thinking she was talking about the fucking post that she made about the chain. I'm like, girl, well, I retweeted you. I didn't, it wasn't shade or anything like that. Like, she was like, I didn't take it personal. But then someone sent me, I guess, a tweet that came from her page where they was like calling me a Judas and all that. I'm like, girl, I didn't see that. So I guess that's why she was originally hitting me up. But my thing is, I thought she was hitting me up saying that a fake page was tweeting that tweet. I don't know. Anyway, um, I forgot where I was going with that. But the point was, y'all misinterpreted what the fuck I said. Like, and I just feel like, girl, why is it so hard for people to, am I just not, am I not articulating myself clearly? I thought that I was very good at articulation, but clearly I'm not, because what the fuck? But anyway, so there was that. And then today, I tweeted something in regards to, just me being able to carry on and this, then the third. And I'm seeing people saying, why would I want to carry on and why would I want to say things like that to Nikki and da, da, da. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It has nothing to do with the fact that I want to do and say anything. It's the fact that, or directly to a Nikki or whatever the case may be, it's just the fact that I just noticed that, bitch, other people can get away with shit that I cannot say. Not saying that if I wanted to, that I want to, but if I wanted to go that direction, it would be world fucking news. I would be losing subscribers. It'd be a million YouTube videos made. I would be a black woman hater. I would be jealous. I would be fucking canceled. I will be getting all kind of emails on how I need to protect my brand, how I burn every bridge, how I'm just all my relationships just fail, how I ruined everything with everybody, how I'm jealous that Cardi B doesn't fuck with me, and I'm Ken Barbie and this and that, every Malago, Jason Lee, Tasha K, it would be fucking. I would have to turn my phone off. I would have to turn my phone off, and all I'm doing is just realizing that, girl. I'm just tweeting to myself. I'm just like, bitch, I really be held to certain standards that, bitch, other motherfuckers do not be held to, you know? And it's a blessing and a curse. Like, it's a compliment, But sometimes, bitch, I want to get out. Do you know I got threatened for somebody imagining they still have not provided a receipt that I called them a bitch? It's like, girl, what? It's just so crazy to me. So I'm just reflecting. It's not that I want to go out here and call people bitches because that's not in me. You have to really upset me for me to get into that bag. I don't, you know what I mean? But I was just, it's just I'm just over here thinking like, girl, there's certain things that other people can do and say, and I'm realizing I can't do it. And I think I'm be real, bitch. Sometimes that's not fun because it's like fuck. Like on a compliment, it's like all right, bitch, you moving up. But at the same time, it's like, girl, I can't really say what I want to. Like I can't. If I wanted to get into a bag, bitch, I would be finished. And it's not even into like any specific person. It's just if I don't give a damn if I wanted to talk to a fly on the wall, just anything. If I wanted to carry in a certain manner, I just can't. Bitch, they would be hitting up every radio station. They would, Angela Yee, this is who you had on your show because you, TMZ, well, Claudia, and this is who you said. It would be a mess. 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 And, in most cases, too, I'd be thinking like, girl, I'd be like held to like these certain standards. And bitch, I don't even be having as many followers as motherfuckers. I don't know. It was just a personal observation. Um, just on my Twitter, and the girls always want to make it seem like I'm like it's not about me wanting to cuss any specific person the fuck out or say whatever. It's just about if I felt like that, if I wanted to do something like that, if I wanted to exercise my First Amendment or my whatever amendment right, bitch, to a freedom of speech, bitch, and just say what the fuck. I can't. Or bitch, I will be crucified at the motherfucking stake, bitch. And I'm a little heated about that. I'm a little jealous of that. I'm a little envious of that, bitch. I'm over it because girl, I feel like I can't really talk no more. Like I feel like girl, I can't really give it up. Like girl, I feel like I have to water myself down a little bit now. It's no tea, but at the same time too though, certain things it's just not in my energy. But I'm just saying, if I ever wanted to do that, I know that I couldn't. That's all I was saying. And it's not like it really was. It's not nothing to really write a think piece about. It's just more so like, girl, you moving on up, bitch. Certain people could do certain things that bitch you cannot. Cause could you imagine if I were to carry like that, girl? How I will be unsubscribed, channel taken, phone number doxed, released, the fake picture of my dad being a pedophile, all of that will be out on the timeline in shambles. People ready to fight me. It'll be 57,000 spaces up on how I'm trash and a flip flopper. It just be a mess. So I'm hating right now. No shade, because I'm like, girl, why do I always get held to the fucking stake? And I don't even be going as hard. Girl, I envy the girls that can just get on their platforms and say whatever they want to say. Because, bitch, I can't do it. Because, girl, I got all this other shit I got to worry about. Y'all be taking the fun out of it. Bitch, I couldn't even pour baby oil without that fucking making world fucking news. God damn. I'm just venting, y'all, and complaining. Paris, what's going on? I'm gonna ring you up. Girl, Azalea Banks and these facts, even though I like Azalea Banks, but girl, those facts, girl, I was feeling a little triggered by the facts. I'm like, girl, why do we gotta be black facts? Oof. But that's how fish really be feeling about you most of the time. They just need a reason to get into their bag. And there was a reason for her to.
Missed you.
Uh,
I just been staying out your way trying to support you silently in the background, but I have missed you so bad.
yes, thank you. How you doing, boo? I be getting
I'm
on
doing
time.
good. How are you?
Girl, just over here getting the tea out the way.
I've been seeing this mess, and I'm I'm feeling a ways, but I'm trying to keep it under wraps. I'm shadow banned right now.
Why do you feel away?
I don't like the whole black women are the barometer of all things integral in morality and honesty until it's a black woman they don't like. And I feel like right now they doing this thing where they're trying to high side Nicki. They calling her all types of names. She's old, she's crazy, she's bitter, she's jealous, she's a cokehead. They're saying these negative things about her to minimize what she's actually experiencing. But if a bitch put a big wig on and start crying on an IG live, things would go different. Or somebody wanted to
Mm.
log on to Twitter and they wanted to start a Twitter space and rant for 18 minutes, then things would be different. And it's like, I don't like the picking and choosing. I don't fuck with that. We can't make black women the barometer of all things seeing and knowing and right and morale. And every single time people are talking about
Well, you
what they
forgot to add
experiencing,
one,
we
and
wanna
now it's
we wanna structure
okay.
that. I don't fuck with
Now
that.
you got to add
Mm-mm.
it's okay, unless like in case it's me. But now it's okay for even men to get in on it. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Unless
only
it's
reason why
me.
I'm taking it so personal is because I feel like that a lot of times. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like that when it comes to stand pages, I feel like that a lot of times when it comes to regular people on Twitter, it's easy to just tweet, "Oh, Paris is a fat bitch" or something like that, or "She's a pick me" and go viral. It's very easy to tweet that. It's easy for people to minimize me or want me harmed because of my opinion. Y'all are so mad at this woman with just her version of her incident that has happened, and y'all want to make it seem as if it's all under the guise of jealousy or bitterness. But it's like, if it's not, if it's got to be that for her, why can't be that for everybody else? Because she is the most credible, she is the most long running successful. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, I just don't like the fake shit. I don't like the picking and choosing. I don't like when we want to selectively make it seem as if all of these other things are okay. We can push baddies ratings through the roof. We can push love and hip hop, which has been syndicated, been on TV for many multiple seasons, got variety of this, that, and the third. Some of them women older than her that are still on TV, being messy, being catty, being in drama. We can push, all of this extra basketball. Jackie Christie old as a motherfucker. They do this all the
Who?
time, but you mad at tweets? Y'all will literally watch black women beat the fuck out of each other like baboons. It's cool. It's funny. You tweet about it. It goes viral. It be on IG, TikTok. They literally have people go viral and get TikTok. People love Kane. I have no problem with Kane. People love Kane, but her life is a mess, and people are entertained by that. Why is that a good form of representation or entertainment for black women? But you got a problem with a woman getting on Twitter, making 8 tweets saying, "I don't fuck with how I've been treated. Fuck these men. Y'all keep talking about women. When I address the women, now it's a problem. Now I got to be bitter, jealous of them, this, that, and the third. But fuck these men and how they done treated me and how they done blackballed me. And now I got the money and the time to speak up about it. I'm not supposed to say anything. Nah, fuck that. Them other women can't talk because they locked into contracts and they PR matter. Hers don't. They done already slighted her reputation. So as long as the Barbs keep pushing her out into the algorithm and she got a fan base that support her to tell her story, I'm fucking with it. Because nobody says shit when Taraji P. Henson bagged up Tyler Perry, who got 2 sexual assault allegations. I don't fuck with shit like that. That
Talking?
really angers me.
Mm. Mm.
Is it?
Mm.
I love
Can
that
I? Can I
Paris
speak?
said that. I love that Paris said that because it's a lot of gay men that's hiding behind a beehive card, and they are defending Jay Z. But if this is any other woman, they would not be defending him. This is gay men
Mm.
hiding behind, standing up for Beyonce. This has nothing to do with Beyonce at all. And motherfuckers keep reiterating her
Wait,
in this
why
situation
this gotta
because
be
they don't.
about gay
No, it's
men?
not. No, but it is though. But it is though. Look at all the people who standing behind and at the front lines for him. It's his wife's image that people are coming to defend. And Nicki ain't said nothing about his wife. These are gay men hiding behind Beehive. And it has nothing to do with Beyonce. We screaming that. Everybody's screaming that. Why are y'all standing up for Beyonce when Nicki ain't even said her name.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the gay men part just don't really matter. Because in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I feel like,
Nah, it don't
and well,
matter.
because my thing is,
It's motherfucking straight men right
I
now
think,
threatening her. I don't fuck with
and
that.
yeah, and
Right.
I think that Nicki Minaj, y'all might not like this, but I think that maybe because she don't really, acknowledge them as much, but I think that Nicki Minaj is majority of her fan base is gay men, no T.
No, yeah,
So
yeah, I agree. I agree
like
with that.
it's no
I agree with
shade.
that.
Uh,
I agree with that. But what I'm saying, when you have people like Zach Campbell making, YouTubes and bashing her like that, he's hiding behind. He's his fave is Beyonce, so they on the front line for her, and it's not about her.
oh, is
It's
No,
that
about
I
what
hear
you're
your
Zach.
point,
saying?
and I'm gonna be honest with you. As it, and I'm not gonna discredit, your point of view because I that's not what I mean to do. I am gonna tailor it into a different fashion, right? If this was just a regular standard day, and Nikki wasn't name dropping, and she was just talking, or just rambling or whatever the case may be, he still would have took that same perspective because that's what they do, right?
Exactly.
The bigger my I think my issue is like the bigger issue is being overshadowed in all of these micro isms, right? Everybody know me and Cardi had our little spat. I literally have no problem with Cardi. She has no problem with me. I don't like seeing those fan pages put Cardi in the midst of something that's happening when Cardi already dealing with the shit she's dealing with when it comes to her personal life. And then you talking about a person who's saying, these men, not only are they attacking me, but now these people are coming out and they're giving me blanketed threats on actual the internet, right? So you're like trying to make this a thing about a fan page, and it's like, can y'all put y'all heads down a little bit? Get your tail from between your ass and realize this has nothing to do with these women beefing at all.
Like this is real life.
This
The
is
put
this
him in a
this has
blender
nothing to
thing
do with
wasn't a
that. It's
threat.
weird.
I don't think the put you in a blender thing was a threat. That was just talking about rat beef,
Bro, that
saying
man
that
is
she'll
speaking
end up
Could
about
like
her
be,
little
Drake.
sister. Look at the
Javante.
pic in the
I don't
Jumbotron.
I don't disagree with you. It could be. The issue is
Wait,
we
Paris, I
not.
didn't say nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who said that. I'm sorry. But it could be right. We all could have taken it out of context because I'm being honest with you. I ain't watched the video. I'm just reading the stuff. But my thing is right. I'm also not in a position, and we don't know what's actually happening behind closed doors to insinuate that because how AK was just talking to Punch the other day. It's been a lot said behind closed doors between the two camps and the bloggers that have been in the middle. And from me personally, I'm saying this. This is T for Armand. I had an actual friend who runs a real blog page, over a million follower, a real syndicated blog page, and he told me they literally cannot put anything out negative to disparage Rock Nation. That ain't nothing made up. I got it in my phone. That's a real thing. So there is shit happening behind the scenes. I personally sent Armand, and I sent that to my friend about the update from Megan the day it dropped. I sent it. And he told me, he was like, man, this is crazy. He was like, but I can't even put this out because we can't touch Rock Nation. So it's more that be happening than what we be inferring. I just don't like the minimizing of Nicki, making it seem like she's just batshit crazy. Because if this was anybody else, all they had to do was cry and go on an interview. All they had to do was cry and be interviewed by Shade Room. All they got to do is cry and put on IG Live. All they got to do is get real loud and start cussing on a Twitter space. We've seen it happen too many times, and everybody automatically make them credible. Fuck that.
Mm, mm.
And Nikki not lying when she's saying these people be using her, and once they can't use her, a smear campaign.
Ugh. So I'm just
So, in the best case scenario, what do you think the end result from all of this that's happening with her is going to be? Is she going to sue? Is she going to get the money because they're just going to give it to her? Like, what
Clearly,
is the
she's working
end
on a
goal?
lawsuit. She said it's a RICO coming. So
Mm.
I don't know, but all I know is if my stinky poo would have got up here and did the fool like how Miss Thing did up on that YouTube video, Armand would be canceled. Armand would be all types of everything in the damn
it
book.
will be over for me. It will be
It would
over
be
for
over
me.
for
It
him.
will be
Little
But
you,
do
over
y'all really want to get
for
into it?
me.
Because that's really That's
That's
I
really
because you're
the
literally
difference.
clinging
counted.
to
He
That's
the
called
really
her
the
like
difference in
twenty
between
connectivity
where
bit.
Armon
still.
is
It would
versus
be,
where other
I would
people
be
is.
finished, bitch. It would be over
He
for me.
called her 20 bitches within a minute.
I didn't see it, but somebody please tag me and send it to me. I
To
want to see it. But
Because I can
if
put it
y'all
in
and
the
really
it's
want to
no
get
comments
shade.
into
on
It's
it,
no
Facebook.
shade.
that's the difference in
I'm not
between
even
where
gonna
Armon
lie,
has
cause I'm
elevated
not even
to.
gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hate, cause like,
Do you feel a ways?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So I feel a ways not towards him. I feel a way like bitch, more envious. Like girl, you can get your shit off, bitch. Like I can't get my shit
Because you
off
want to
like that no
carry,
more.
and you can't
You know what
carry
I'm
because
saying?
you still connected to her. She still
Well,
brings you up. She still talks to you. Once
no.
you
See,
call
this
her a
is
bitch, it's over.
no. So this is
It's
the
not
part.
that. He's getting
The
away with how he's
problem.
going off.
This is what irritates me, and I know you didn't mean to do it,
Let
but
me
this
see
is what I'm
this.
trying to
I'm gonna
articulate to you,
bookmark that.
motherfuckers. My life. Can I just say this, everybody? My life does not revolve around no hoe. Nicki, Cardi, any fucking body. Megan, SZA, pick a bitch. It's no shade. So when I'm saying these things, I'm not talking specifically about one person. I honestly don't give a fuck. Pick a person and put them in the conversation. And so I'm not saying that I want to be on here talking like that about Nicki Minaj. I'm saying on a broader spectrum, if I got on my platform and crashed out about any notable public figure that had millions of fans in that way, I would be finished. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about one particular
But
person.
finished by who? By their fan base
No, by
or
Let
the
me
by?
hold on.
internet.
Hold on,
Period.
Paris. Let me
Because
Girl,
explain it
I
to
don't give a
you.
Armand,
fuck.
it's not like
If
he
he
never
would have
lost
got
all
up
his
on
support.
here and called any celebrity all type of bitches and what they need to do and sending out threats like that, Armand's career would be over. He would be on every blog site getting trashed left and right. There would be no more YouTube. There would be no more anything because it would be a gay man calling a black woman or any woman out her name, all sorts of bees, bringing up families and
Do
all like
y'all
that.
remember what
Armand would have got
happened when I
doxxed.
simply
Armand would have
called?
been all of
No,
that.
when I simply said that
Yes, sir.
Tyler was an uppity African, it went fucking everywhere. And I was like, girl,
To be
they
fair,
were
Armand, I
But
trashing.
think
that's what I'm saying.
to
It's two things happening here, Armand, because you spoke about this and me and you are on the same page when it comes to the prejudice and the we got to assuage black women's feelings when it comes to gay men and there is no respect from black women to gay men. Two things are happening, right? You have to acknowledge your level of elevation versus other actually TikTokers and YouTube streamers. You have to acknowledge it, you have to walk in and you have to stand in it. You have gotten there. You cannot actually compare yourself anymore because
But
you're
I feel like
bigger.
these people have way more than me.
No, no,
Followers,
no. You feel
engagement,
like that, but
celebrity
that's
interactions,
yeah,
brand like
yeah. But that's not the case. And we know that's not the case because of how you have created and cultivated and imposed on the culture. It just looks that way. That's not the case at all. The other part of that is because it is Nikki, right? And they have been trying to minimize her. It's okay for danger to be imposed or threats or things like or the disrespect to be imposed on her because we don't fuck with her anyways. So because she's not in Who'sville anymore, and this whole shit has happened with Kendrick and Drake, any little thing that's disrespectful or no longer old code, they are oversiding it. But I want you to
mm,
recognize you are elevated. You need to stand in that. Where you were versus where you are now, it's a reason why you're held to a higher standard. That's because you are at a higher standard.
yes.
Acknowledge that.
You didn't know you that's real. That's real and I respect that. But sometimes you sit back like, bitch, if this was me, I would be motherfucking cooked right now. But I will say this though, to be like, devil's advocate. I did see the video. I mean, how can I not see it? My fucking timeline is in shambles. So I've seen the video. And I know how we get as the gays when we're just talking. So I'm like, okay, well, let me listen to this. And I'm like, well, maybe he's just saying like, bitch, like, like girl, like, bitch, like maybe he's not meaning like, but it was like, the only thing was I was trying to give it to him like, girl, she don't mean it like that. She'll be like that. But it was giving, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like,
Like he
oh,
was ready to
girl.
fight.
Like,
Like
girl. That was a little like, I was like, maybe she just passionate because, we say bitch and don't, because I
don't
know a
never
lot of
have
times
energy like that for no
I
man.
know a lot of times we like women love to jump on when we say bitch. Oh, he called me a bitch. girl, no, he didn't call you no bitch like that. Like, girl, it was just like,
He called her a bitch like
but,
that.
girl, while I was over here trying to like, I was trying to justify it. I was like, cause girl, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I be here for my boys, and I just be here for like the fact that like like all these gay men are not like we're cause like even the lady came up here just now earlier, like it's these gay men that are coming. Like, so I'm like, I already know that's what everybody, and we got Azalea. Why I love her. I think she's a key entertaining. I would love to sit and have a conversation with her just as a Kiki girlfriend because I'm sure she's a key. But
I
that
love
opens
her.
up the door for faggot talk. Because I'm like, oh, here we go. So I'm like, I'm trying to find the silver lining. Like, well, maybe he didn't say it like that, but I'm like, girl, I'm over here wiggling in my bed because them bitches is coming hard, bitch, and they heavy. So I'm like, them bitches kind of did feel like, bitch, I'll slap you. You know what I'm saying? It didn't give like, bitch. It gave like,
It was the fact.
motherfucking bitch. You know what I
It was
mean?
the fact that he said, "Come argue with me. Come do that with me,
Oh,
and
he
I
did. Oh,
guarantee
that's
you,
what
you
he
won't win."
said.
Yes, he did,
Oh,
and
I
it's
didn't
like,
watch. I only saw the clips. I didn't watch
oh no,
the
baby,
Yeah,
I
Content.
seen the whole. Bitch, he
Yeah.
went
video.
off for a whole hour on that lady,
So I don't know
and
what
it's
type of.
like you don't know not a damn thing you're talking about. You're telling this like, oh, come at me, come do that, because these is a, and it's like, let's not go there because most of the shit that he was saying, I get it, I get where people coming from. Her delivery may not be the best, but that's always been her delivery. I
Okay,
don't know why would
but
you.
from a creator standpoint, and I'm
Mhm.
just asking, you know, in hindsight, maybe he was like, and this is not no shade or anything like that, but maybe he was like, I mean, I haven't seen him down the timeline in a minute. Maybe he was like, well, bitch, I need a good video, bitch, and I need to, I want to shake the room. And girl, maybe he
He
wanted to
did
get
that
into his
last week.
maybe he wanted to get into his Howard Stern bag and his Charlemagne bag and get us all talking and get the girls going and get his algorithm kicked up. I don't
All
know.
right, so what
Well,
happens
Get you
when.
I
girls
can see
raged
exactly
out,
what he
girl.
was
Get you girls
doing
raged out, and then girl, he got a good video.
Right, so then he get the
because he
coin,
was
right?
talking
And then
about
he
he got
walking
music
down
right.
Rodeo and something happened in defense of Nikki, it's gonna be she sent somebody to attack a gay man. That's what he's
Exactly.
gonna do. And that's what I don't like. He set up on that YouTube for an hour straight. She was all type of bitches. He brought up her family. He did
Oh,
all of
he
that.
did.
He
Don't you lie,
did.
Devontae.
He
What
bought up. I
issue is
swear to
that?
God on my Armand. I swear to God on my life. He bought up the family. He bought up her brother. He did all
Oh, he
of
really
that.
carried. Oh, he really carried.
He bought up
Oh,
all of
what
that,
did
and
he
then
say
followed
about
it.
the family?
Wait,
He
Armand, didn't
said that her family. She want to talk about women empowerment, but she's with somebody, and she didn't care about women empowerment. She was like her brother was in something and she didn't speak up about women empowerment, but you wanna claim you don't want to argue with these women. He said all of that, bitch.
Oh, I'm
He
like, okay,
literally.
so what is he mad at, or what,
That's
or
what
who
I'm
has he
saying.
been
So when
talking,
I'm
or
saying
what
this, he
alliance do he have, or like, is he cool with
is
SZA, or
bitch, his
nothing,
face
or is
is
he
his
feeling away
fave is
about
Beyonce,
Nicki?
bitch. He
Oh,
said he said if she was to say anything about Beyonce, that he's going to get up on YouTube and he's going to basically it basically was threat. He was going to go off on her again,
What
but
do
it was going to be
Beyonce
okay,
got to do
worse
with this? These people are weirdos.
because
okay.
because the scissor thing was basically out of nowhere or whatever like that, and it's like these scissor like he was on there basically he not a scissor stand, but why would you go off on scissor and everything like that? But in the same breath, he was sitting there like, okay, scissor didn't have to say this, or she scissor said this, and this is what got Nikki started. So it's like you understand that this is
Did he
what got
talk
her
about the
started,
manager? It started with the
but
manager. She was going off about Scissor's manager. Point.
Okay, so you're saying you
mm,
feel like, because I didn't watch it. I'm just, so you're saying what I'm hearing is, and I'm just gonna just make it plain. So what I'm
mm.
hearing is you're saying that, well, what I'm feel like, well, was this an open door for you to get your shit off with your beyond? Like, I mean, maybe Pink Barbie was right. Maybe this was a reason to get your shit off in regards to the Beyonce Jay Z. You were needing a moment where you can really get your shit off, and the scissor part.
He's been
but
And
it's
then
covering
it's
on
funny.
stuff
top of
Listen,
for a
that, when
listen.
it
while.
comes to not to cut you out, and when it comes to not like that, when it comes to them people over there, he won't say not a damn thing at all. He won't say anything that come out negative about them or whatever like that or dealing with that camp. He won't say shit. He'll get up on there with a straight face, girl, and say, "Oh, I love this song," knowing there's a whole bunch of shit in the background going on.
Well, I mean, hold
Hmm.
on,
And
hold
then
on, hold on,
also,
hold
But
on,
that's
hold
not.
on,
But
hold
I'm
on,
not.
hold on, hold on. and so does everyone else. Like, girl, like, so that's not no tea. Um, like Cardi B could have some bullshit going on. Her people over there, the mains people over there, is gonna act like it ain't happening or put a justified lie out. Nicki can have some shit going on. Y'all gonna ignore that shit, defend it, make roundabout circle jumps around it, and all kind of bullshit. Everybody does that, so that's not no tea.
That's not what I'm getting at,
But
boo.
let me just interject too. Also, it's
Mm.
funny because I didn't see him say too much when Jay Z and Desiree Perez and Nicki was kind of having it. Well, when Nicki was going off on them, he was actually taking it light and kind of understood a little bit where she was coming from, or he was trying to like play in the middle or whatever. So I don't know what it was about the scissor thing that really had him gag. Because when you watch that video, Armand, you would think that
Oh, Punch paid
like
for his
It's
dinner
because
one
Nikki
night.
carried
you
like
would think
she hadn't carried
you
before.
would think that Nikki like was reading Zach and Zach was like
You would
making like
think
a
Nikki got him
response
put out
video.
his house.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he was making a
no,
response.
you would have thought she slapped him across the face and she spit in his
And
face
then
at the same time.
the other catch 22 was where I keyed because Zachary Campbell, I've been watching him since 2015, but he's tired. What really sent me was
Been
when
tired.
but what really sent me was when he said, "Oh, I don't really think I could make a Pink Birthday. Pink Birthday is so terrible. Your music is not even all that
Exactly. That's
great."
what I was about to
Hold
And
on,
say.
he
hold on.
was
Let me
saying
just let me. Can I just say
he
this? I just want to
he
say
said he
this.
makes better music. Hold on. He said he makes better music than Nicki Minaj in 2025, bro. When I tell you I was sent
Did he
boost.
say better music or he
Better
said that?
Hold
music,
No,
boo.
he
on.
Better
said
Better
Hold
better
on.
music,
music.
music.
He
better
said
music,
better
bro.
music.
Better
I
music.
think better music or better
Better
singer.
music,
Girl,
bitch.
Better
Javante
I
is
just
music.
want
talking
to
shit,
say.
bitch.
I
I
just want to
watched him on
say.
video, bitch. He
Better
said been
music.
better music.
I just want to say
I
this.
thought that
But
was
Now, to this other point,
Stop
now
smacking like that.
mind your
Ooh.
business. Okay, so now to this other point, which we're going kind of back to the Nikki and the other guy thing. So when he went off like that, and now I'm hearing more context to the video. I didn't see it, so I can't really give a full on, analysis. But to me, just from what I'm watching, it sounds like something fueled this in the background, and it could just be. I feel like it's bigger than like
Nikki.
fan page or like your stand page. This feels like you know, going to the Milagro piece, like, are you friends with SZA? Have you been on the phone with him? Do you want a SZA interview? Have you talked to Beyonce before? Like, what made you feel like you want to
He's for
back,
sure been on
or
tour with Beyonce.
or have you like? Do you feel slighted by Nicki in some way? Like, do you feel like she doesn't acknowledge you? Like, because what would like if I was just a fan of somebody, I wouldn't come across that angry. I mean, I would still read, but I only will read on that from that if I feel like you tried me or if I feel like you tried one of my girls that I was cool with, I've been on the phone with, or I'm in bed with somehow. You get what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
those can become treacherous waters because then you take on these people's personal beefs. They don't say anything publicly,
Nope.
but then
Oh,
you if you go too far, then you get hit with a lawsuit or somebody attacks you
if
or
they
whatever
not
the
paying for
case
your
may
lawyer.
be. I hope that you get whatever you think or you expect to get out of that relationship that you're defending because many times we go hard like that and put our necks out there on the fucking line in the field on the public for these people, and these people won't say shit, and then some shit happens, and then girl, you're left out there to cook by yourself.
He also
I
said
just
Honestly,
say
he
that
also
it
said
ain't these
he was
celebrities is
gonna
not
wake up her
supposed
tea from when she first came
like,
out.
So
I
that's what
guess
I'm saying. So who has he been talking to, or who promised him something, or who is he cool, or is this you just don't like her? You know what I mean? Like,
it
it
was
it's
Roman. At the
giving
became
end of the day,
TDE. It's
it
giving
became
TDE.
at the end
evident
of the
at a
day,
certain point in the video that it was like, okay, it became personal. It was a difference
hmm
because I watched everybody react to how Nikki was going off. And like I said, it may not be the best, but you can clearly tell something is going on. But when he got up on that YouTube video, he spoke from a personal view. It wasn't from content. It wasn't from like a Armand or like a Paris or whatever like that. Like he got up there basically like, no, I'm saying this. This is what it is, bitch. And if you got a problem with what I'm saying, come meet me.
look,
Basically, I'm
yes. So
look.
asking
what
you
you saying
to
is like,
come
girl,
meet
It
me.
was given that he wanted a
Like
response from
SZA
Nicki
is my
personally.
friend. or a single, or
Basically,
I talk to
Pretty
them
much,
or I want them on the show, or I want a
like
feature from her, or bitch, you ain't never acknowledged me on the internet. So bitch,
yeah.
I'm done with this
Okay, so
relationship.
it's very interesting that you say that you never
But what
acknowledged me on
relationship?
my mind because that was my whole angle that I see from it. He coming so hard because he wants Nikki to respond to him. He
He
see
wants
that Nikki is
attention.
in
That's
a mode or
exactly.
in an era
Too
right
many
now
people talking.
that she's going off on everybody. So I feel like he's trying to get in that mix or get in the algorithm and want Nikki to mention him because as soon as he said that he make better music than Nikki and all this, he watch my music finna come out. Watch y'all finna see what I'm finna drop. I got this coming. I
He
got this
definitely
coming.
wants the
You just
Nicki.
want Nikki to mention you
Exactly.
so you can be in the algorithm. You want to be a part of something. She never mentioned you, so now you see that she getting on everybody's neck. Now you trying to jump in the frame and get her to say something about you or go on a rant about you.
Or perhaps it's like shit. You just never know what people's things are shit. If he's like a Beyonce fan like that, and you got to think, her back is against the wall. It's people don't really like Nicki like that industry wise. You know what I'm saying? Because she's known to have a fallout with a lot of people. So it's like, well,
Mhm.
bitch, maybe if I show you guys that I'm the one to go against her, maybe somebody will sign me. Maybe I'll really get. Maybe they'll move me in. Maybe I'll get to be a part of the team. Maybe I'll get to go on to the next tour. Maybe I'll get a SZA interview. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, you only go that hard if you have a personal interest in it for yourself, whether you have a relationship or whether you're trying to get something from the people you're defending, or maybe you're talking to them on the phone. Or you feel slighted by the motherfucker that you're talking about, and you like, bitch, I'm gonna get you because this is a good time to get you because I'm not gonna
Okay,
really get dragged too much because everybody's against you right now. So this is a good time to beat your ass because your back is against the motherfucking wall, and I can get my shit off.
I got a
But that's what
question,
he's
Armon.
always
Armon,
done.
I got a
When he was
question for
going
you.
off on her in 2018, it was during the whole hate train era. So he's always kind of like,
Hey
"Oh, I'm
y'all,
gonna
I'll
get
be
her
back.
when
I'm
it."
about to go take a supervisor call, and y'all have a good day. Love you,
Okay, love you,
Armand.
boo. Thanks.
Armon, I have a question for you. So do
Okay.
you think this do you think his music's actually good and you think he's gonna go somewhere?
Uh,
Like I just wanna see your point of view about it.
well,
Like I just
I
wanna
will say,
know
I will say,
what do you
well,
feel?
here's the thing.
What do
girl,
you
don't answer
feel?
that,
No, I'm
Armand. Don't
I'm
answer that,
going to answer
Armand.
that because I don't think his
He
music
a
is.
real
I
bitch. He
don't
can
think his
answer
music
that.
is trash. I don't think it's. I
Thank
think he makes
God.
pop music, and he sounds good. I'm not gonna be no hater. She does sound
Don't
good.
lie.
You want to? Yeah, I don't think that his music is trash. I
You
don't.
want him to
I
say
think he
something.
makes
I think
pop
that
songs.
shit's a clown.
I mean,
The
he
He
first
sounds.
used to fuss.
MNEK
Here's the
song,
thing.
whatever,
I
was
think
not
he.
bad.
I'm not gonna hate on him because he's a YouTuber and gives his opinion. People do that to me all the time. At the end of the day, he puts quality into his stuff. He puts work and effort into his shit. His visuals be decent and dope. And like, I'm not gonna hate on the nigga. Like his music is. Do I listen to it? Like, is it my style? No, but but everything. It doesn't have to be my style for it to be good or bad. Like, there's a
But
people
is it
that
Nicki
listen to it.
Minaj quality level though? Is it Beyonce, SZA, Rihanna level? Like he's saying. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
even think you have
it's
to ask
nothing of the
that
sort.
though.
It's nothing of the sort.
I
And I'm
think
gonna just
that
need
I don't think that we can
I
really
think you should
compare.
calm down with how you're relaying this question because it seemed like you want him to say
Yeah,
he's
like
trash or whatever like that, and that's
you're
not what he's
fixing him
going
Oh
to
to
yeah,
do.
say something
I
else.
do
Yeah, I was just
Hold on.
about to
I do
say that.
Hold on.
apologize. I do
Everybody has their
apologize.
opinion on how they feel about other people's music, and you can't sit there and say, "Oh, do you think it's on the Nicki, Rihanna, and Beyonce?" When nobody can even touch that level at
Absolutely.
all.
That's not
So
even
it's
a
like
question you should be
you
asking.
want him to answer a question
Mm.
that you know that they're going to screen
He
record and
but he
post.
that's what he referred himself
But
to though.
and let me just say this, and this is not even. I'm just gonna be 100%, and this is not even just. This has nothing to do with Nikki, but just in general, there could be a day, or it could be some songs that his songs are better than Nicki, Cardi, whatever, SZA, Sweetie, whatever. Because I will say that he does have better songs than some people that are famous. However, these people are already famous, so we're gonna just decide that they're automatically better just because they're already famous. So there's a lot of times there's many artists. Just take him out of it. I'm sure you guys know some artists, or some of you guys are probably artists in listening right now that are better than 95% of these people that are out. But if you ask their fans who's better, they're gonna say your shit is trash. That's because people have not found out who you guys are yet. You haven't had that one hit. There's a lot of trash ass people that are making music right now that are fucking rich and famous, and they just and people think that their music is good because they automatically have the numbers. They're already famous. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that his music is trash because he's not as popular or he's not famous or his music hasn't taken off, and all these other people's music is so much better because they're already famous. Because there's some people that make trash ass music, but they made great music at a point in time, and they blew up off of that. So now everything that they do, when you compare them to an up and coming artist, you're like, well, they're way better than you can never compare to them. Well, actually, my shit is actually better than theirs, but it's just they're just more famous than me, and they've already blown up. So of course you're gonna think that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how that works. So I really can't get into that because music is subjective.
I definitely respect your answer. That was like real tea and real 100 of you. Because I already knew, Armand, you're going to be a real ass bitch. You're going to speak how you feeling with the real tea is. So that's why I asked you that
Yeah,
question. And
because I mean I'll be a lying ass
I
bitch because
respect,
I feel like some of my
yeah.
songs are better than some people's songs that I hear out. But you ask the people, they'll be like, "Oh, your shit is trash, your shit is trash," just because my shit is not big. But let me get a number one record and let me get this, then all of a sudden my shit becomes tea. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it goes.
I love you guys. I do got to clock back into work. Thank you, Armand, for
All right.
having me up here.
All right, thank
Uh,
you. Bye. So I just, so I didn't want to get into that bag with that because there's a lot of shit that goes into this music shit, and it's harder for a commentator to once you've gotten to a point where you're giving your opinion on other people's music, everybody's always going to deem your music as trash. So that's just what it is.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, because when the music that you're putting out isn't better than a lot of the people that you trash, it kind of makes people look at you like, okay, you're kind of like a hypocrite because you said X, Y, and Z about this person whose music is astounding and beautiful, but then you drop something that ain't even half a fraction of what they're doing. It makes people
But
kind of
but 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 you gauging it off that. And a lot of these people that I'll just say we talk about, they have millions of fucking dollars within of resources. So when you give your commentary, right, and your people want to judge you based off of what you're doing independently. Like, okay, let's just say when I did my thing, people are judging me off of what I can afford. Bitch, I'm not fucking Cardi B. I don't have that budget. But it's just like the pressure that is on me or the pressure that would be on him. It's like because we talk, bitch, we have to have a cover art that's fucking crazy. But it's like that shit costs. That shit is in their label's budget. They're not fucking paying for that shit. The label is paying for that shit. So of course they can have the fucking best creative director fly from fucking Saudi Arabia somewhere and get a fucking, crazy photographer. But we gotta figure that shit out our own and pay for that shit. You know what I mean? And some of us do. Like I did that shit with my cover art. He's done that shit with his visuals. So we do it within the budgets that we have. So we're also when we're talking about this, we're saying like, okay, if you have these resources, if you have this money, if you have you have a team of 150 fucking people putting together a photo shoot for you.